Umoja Caribbean Union Inc.'s 5th anniversary, celebrated on January 23rd, 2021. UCU.
etymology knows about number 5. If you didn't know, then do a little research. But it's a powerful number. And I have to definitely give thanks to the Almighty for giving I the strength to continue in the capacity to see to it that the vision of many has been fulfilled as far as the creation of a labor union, locally based, and yes, it is to empower the people of the Virgin Islands, the people of the Caribbean, the people, the African descendants especially. Given the history of St. Croix Labor Union, which was founded in 1915, first President David Hamilton Jackson, that energy continues, and that's why UCU was created. Because St. Croix Labor Union played such an impact of the lives of the people here in this territory. Prior to being known as the Virgin Islands, it was then Danish West Indies. So yes, on this island, St. Croix had its first labor organization before the transfer that took place between Denmark and the United States in 1917. So, recognizing those who came before us, we must. Sankofa, reflecting, looking back in the past, and see what worked, especially, and what didn't work. Learn the lessons. I am very, very honored to be here again, because one of my family members, and those who are listening, hey, your family member also. I know several individuals whose family members were part of St. Croix Labor Union. And to now be in a labor union which is locally based, knowing the foundation, owning properties belonging to the members, St. Croix Labor Union did that. It's on the record. So all those thousands of acres that some people may not be aware of, like La Valley, Estate Grove, yeah, belong to St. Croix Labor Union at the time. So we have that energy within us to be better than what was left by our ancestors. We are going to be ancestors soon. So what we leave for the young ones, we must do today. Thanking the co-creators of the Moja Caribbean Union, thanking the members who have steadfast during our challenges. But hey, we have made it thus far. And we will rise as more see the energy or understand what is needed to make this thing powerful, so that people of these islands can truly benefit from. So January 23rd, 1916, a major strike took place on this island. And that was during the time of Estate Bethlehem sugarcane factory. So yes, the laborers, they did it together. I'm going to lean a little on my beloved Elder Mario. Correct me if I'm wrong. But for over 2 months, these laborers strike. And they had to make ends meet. So yeah, they had to feed themselves because they were kicked off of the plantation, so to speak, the homestead in Bethlehem, because they refused to work. So the owner said, okay, you refuse to work, we'll get off this property. But they fended for months, and yes, they survived. And that played such an important impact that alarmed the military. It's like, what's going on? Work stop, sugar, you know? Sugar was the main thing that kept the economy going at the time. Sugar cane, sugar. And because of that halt, that caused them to, okay, laborers, we're going to meet with you and we're going to settle this matter. The emphasis is umoja, unity, and they were successful in doing so. So as some would say, standing on the shoulders of our ancestors, well, we stand on our ancestors' shoulders because we got work to do and we must do the work. So without further delay, because we have embarked on several things, so many things, that to help in fulfilling the objects of Umoja Caribbean Union, we have Kwanzaa Everyday initiative that is going on in 2021. But before I ask the chairperson for this committee to come on, I'm going to, and yes, but beloved Mario Sente, to share some words. He too is a relative or the offspring of one of the members of the St. Croix Labor Union. So giving some words and just, hey, welcoming you, Mario. And let me add to this, Mario, and you know, we have been promoting and pushing the book that Mario wrote, Fusion Dialogue. Why? Because it gives our story, and we need to know that. So sweat and tears, he did it. And the book is available. Yes, on Amazon, but also locally available. Get the book. Use your creativity. Do a skit, theater, you know? The book is so, in a way that it's simple to read. And characters can be made because there are characters in the book. But hey, we are creative people, so do creative work. Thank you, Mario. Come to the mic, please. And hey, grace us with you. You are here. And I know we got work to do, and you've been doing the work. And if I might, you know, I'm going to say one little thing because what Mario told me, right? Years ago, yeah, I'm going to let you know right now. Years ago, when my daughter was probably 8 or 9 years old, now she's 18, right? That's to tell you how long. Okay? He said something of the effect that if you want to see the change, maybe you beat me then to see the change. So she's 18 years old. And just imagine, as the younger ones to come, they might be the ones, not really. But we're doing what we gotta do right now.
Thank you, Madam President. I don't know what to say other than we have this terrible tendency of making ourselves so smart, so inferior to everybody and everything else, when it's right in front of us. The 23rd of January, 1916, as Madam President delicately and simply said, was a very deep way. Because we need to recognize that this tiny island, in this tiny territory, in this basin they call the Caribbean, we not only liberate ourselves slavery, enslavement, General Moro, and Grand Martin King. As small as widows make ourselves, as inferior as so many of us speak against everybody else, not to mention white people. Such as you will, who else freed herself from chattel slavery? When you find Haiti, don't stop, take to go find somebody else. Similarly, quiet has been kept because we got good for enough misleaders running things. The strike on January 23rd, 1916 was the very first legal labor strike in the entire Caribbean region. And we just make ourselves smart and inferior like we're nobody. Well, if we continue to allow the good for nothing misleaders to run things, and we don't correct things, we don't bring truth to power, we complicit, and as Madam President recognized, our picnic them will be able to ask us, well, Grandpa, Grandma, where you been when? I don't know what else I can tell you. The sound they said already, this one. Get up, stand up, and do your thing. Give thanks, Madam President.
Yes, thank you, beloved. Thank you. So we are moving on to have now the chairperson of the Community Wealth Development, that's UCU Community Wealth Development Committee, Subcommittee, Kwanzaa Everyday Initiative, Alexis Malachi George, to please inform us about this initiative and why it's so important for our community to be involved.
Greetings. I just had to play a little joke. First and foremost, I want to say, give thanks and praises. And in honor of unity and celebration, and moving forward, we have, as a Moja Caribbean Union, have come together to create the Kwanzaa Everyday initiative, which is going to be an initiative under the Community Development Committee of Umoja Caribbean Union. The reason why we decided to create the Kwanzaa Everyday initiative really was, one, to recognize that, who we are as a people is much more than what we think we are, just like Brother Maria just said. We don't make ourselves small, right? And therefore, we thought about, utilizing something that tied us back to who we are as a people. And so, in observing that, we recognize the 7 principles of Kwanzaa were very significant principles that could be applied every day and should not be just relegated to 7 days of the year where it's celebrated, but it should be embodied on a so we saw that that was fitting for us to bring that into the Umoja Caribbean Union idea as a way to build and organize around. So with that being said, we created the Umoja Everyday initiative, which we are working on, and out of that, we will be celebrating Umoja. We'll be celebrating Kwanzaa every day for the next, well, I can't give you the numbers, but from 2020 all the way to December 25th, 2021. Umoja Caribbean Union, through this initiative, has planned several different activities, but before I go on to do so, I want to give just a breakdown. Each of the 7 principles is divided into 52 days. 7 into 365 give you roughly around 52 days. So each principle will be taking place for 52 days, and we will be looking to collaborate with a wide variety of organizations to host an event throughout that 52 days. We have several different initiatives, and I'm just going to go through a couple of them. Umoja begins on the 1st, and then we will also have, let me see. Umoja launch at Vegan Haven. This is on the 10th. Okay, on the 17th, Umoja launch dinner. Okay, we don't pass that. The Island in Paradise. 24th, tomorrow. Umoja breakfast and lunch at Queen Bees in Williams Delight. And on the 27th, we'll be having our monthly Kwanzaa Everyday meeting. This is a meeting where we kind of connect with people from around the globe to discuss initiatives on Kwanzaa. Then on the 28th, we'll do our full moon initiative. We have the calendar in the newspaper, and it is here for everyone to see. But I want to talk quickly before I take up too much more time about what our initiatives are. Currently, we just launched our Youth Impact Challenge. So if you have a young person between the ages of 12 and 17 years old, please encourage them to participate. This Impact Challenge is around using art to make a statement about, how they can utilize one of the 7 principles. Okay, so this could be anything as simple as a drawing, a video, a poem, any type of art medium. The winner, we have 4 prizes that will be given away. The winner will get $250. Second place will get $150, I think so, and then third place will be $100, and the fourth place will get $50. So it's something that we're doing to actually encourage young people to get active again. The next thing that we have coming up is something called Virgin Islands Community Week, which is a week where we're trying to get people to volunteer, looking at needs in the community, especially for seniors, and see how we can get people to volunteer to assist seniors with getting certain type of things done. We'll also be having the Youth Impact Summit. We have that planned for sometime in August, and look out for that. That's going to be a big thing. And then Canaan Conference, which will be taking place in May. And we will also be looking at our African Heritage Study Group, and of course the Well Builders Network. These are ongoing initiatives that we're looking for, and then we will be looking also to establish a fixed Umoja Legacy Center. So that's why we're here. We're wrapping up our activities and fundraising so that we can manifest that, alongside with also working towards creating a heritage site at the Maroon Village. But not going to take up too much more time, but I just wanted to invite everyone to check us out, Umoja Caribbean Union group and page, and you can get it. We also have raffle tickets and a soup sale taking place tonight and every Saturday night. we will be selling soup and drinks, smoothies, healthy smoothies. So support us as we use this opportunity to raise funds for us. Our raffle tickets are $5 for one. A book is $45, and which you get an extra one. And again, we'll be doing a drawing coming on the 21st of March. So please support with our raffle as we again look to raise funds. The focus here is workforce development, and that's why we're trying to attract young people, to bring them into the union, to educate them about why it's important to understand the importance of having a labor union. And also to expand upon that about entrepreneurship and skill development and that kind of thing. So support Umoja Caribbean Union as we support our community. It is very, very important. It actually is imperative on us to carry this forward. Again, ensuring that we can pass the torch and make sure that we give our young people something better and something good to stand on. A strong legacy. Give thanks.
So we're gonna have the DJ come on to play some songs, and then there'll be a performance, a live performance by Express Maha. Yeah. But before that, as was expressed, we do have soup on sale. So if you're looking right now, come to Leaders Court, better known as Padela's Courtyard, and that's where we are at. Soup is $8. We also have another ticket, and this one is going to be announced tonight. So when the soup done and the tickets are purchased, it's a 50-50 ticket. Right? So 50-50 meaning whatever the total we raise tonight, the winner will receive half of that. Okay? So you have time to come down in town. So we're gonna have DJ Belanger, okay, hook us up with some songs, and shortly Empress Mahat will be coming on. Yes.
the festivities are not quite done yet because please allow your attention to direct this way and show your amazing love for the one and only Empress Maha.
Greetings. Yes, I have to change up. Yes. So stage name is Empress Maha, and I will be singing 2 songs solo, and then music will be the last one. Okay? So first, of course, I have to give thanks and honor for being here, and the messages that comes from Maha is one that must be listened to because it can do such important things within. So first I give thanks to Amen, and that's our natural nature, peace. Amen is peace. So some words you may not be familiar with, I'll just break it down quickly. So Neter could be God, Most High, but Neter is within you, okay? So when you hear that, that's what that means. When you hear Dua, and this is all Medu Neter, ancient Egypt words, okay? Dua means thank you. So I'm going to start with this one, Law of Amen, and giving thanks and honor to Ra, who never Amen, who brought this affirmation. So I'm not the author of this. I'm just saying. I give thanks to you, Netter, for making me in your likeness, peaceful by nature, thus placing me beyond suffering. You made the blessings of peace verifiable by science, that I can place my life on it in this and all challenges in life. Dua Neter, no, Dua Amen. Dua Neter, Dua Amen. Dua Amen. The next one is dedicated to UCU. And the question is, do you see yourself when you see me? Do you see yourself when you see me? Do you see yourself when you see she? So think about it when you hear this message. Do you see yourself when you see me? 'Cause sometimes when I see you, I too see me. Do you see you? I'm asking you. Do you see you? Do you see yourself when you see me? See me? 'Cause sometimes when I see you, I do see me, see me. Do you see me? Do you imagine for a moment what kind of world you would like to live in. Would you like to live in a chaotic world? Would you like to live in a world that you are fearful who's going to come into your house, break into your car, or attempt to kill you? If not, think of a world, and therefore you are going to help in creating it. So I'm going to ask DJ Belanger, please. Join me in the world we creating, and we're celebrating in the world we're making. Some have heard the call from home to end the unjust waves against us. No more taxes paid to the oppressor. No more victims of the system. We will live in the world we're creating. So we create joining in the world we're creating, and we're celebrating in the world we're making. Joining in the world we're creating, sing along, sing along. Remembering our past, we've been through so much stress. Oh yes, misled, no, no, about our existence, many wounds. Be our best, joining in the world we creating, and pretend everything in the world we're making. Joining in the world we creating, and sing along. Elevating to a higher station, communicating on a frequency. We have made it, we have won. We have won. We have made it and begun. So join me in the world we creating, and we're celebrating the world we're making. Join me in the world we're creating.
More time for Empress Mahat.
Umoja Caribbean Union Inc.'s 5th anniversary, celebrated on January 23rd, 2021. UCU.